चलिए बात करते हैं ट्रांजिटिव और इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब के बारे में। ट्रांजिटिव और इंट्रांजिटिव वर्ब में क्या होता है कि कुछ बच्चों को ऐसा लगता है कि जो ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स होती हैं वो हमेशा ही ट्रांजिटिव होती हैं, whether you use in a sentence or you don't use in a sentence, it will be transitive if it is transitive। ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ बच्चों को कि अगर कोई वर्ब ट्रांजिटिव है तो वो हमेशा ही ट्रांजिटिव रहेगी, भले ही आप सेंटेंस में उसको इस्तेमाल करें या फिर ना करें। तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। और कुछ ऐसी वर्ब्स भी होती हैं जो ट्रांजिटिव हैं तो ट्रांजिटिव ही रहेंगी। अगर आप इफ यू डोंट गिव देम ऑब्जेक्ट्स देन द सेंटेंस गोज रॉन्ग। So we will talk all about these transitive, intransitive, and complex transitive. Basically, there are three types of verbs which are related to each other. You can say. So we will talk all about those verbs. So the first verb is there. It's a new marker, that's why it is taking time to be opened. Now we can see here the first verb is transitive verb. Okay, the second one is intransitive verb. The third one is complex transitive verb. So basically, in respect to the object and non-objects, there are three types of verbs which are related to each other, and they are sometimes very confusing to the learners of English language. So we will talk about these three words in this particular video. So what are the differences, what are the similarities? So let me brief these three things, and then we will talk about in detail. So if we talk about the transitive verb, then the transitive verb is the verb which takes objects. Okay, transitive verbs are those verbs which takes objects. And if we talk about the intransitive verbs, those verbs which does not take objects. So basically we can see here that those verbs which are taking objects are called transitive verbs, and those verbs which are not able to take the objects, those are intransitive verbs. Now the third one is left. You might be thinking that what is the definition or what the story for the complex transitive verb. So don't wait for that. I'm telling you what is complex transitive verb. Now basically we have seen these two the verbs types, that the first one is taking object, the second one is not taking objects. The third one is a little bit confusing. Why it is confusing? Because the third one is the verb type which can take the object along with the complement. So it is not just for responsible just taking the object, it will also take complement. So basically the definition will be for this complex transitive verb that it can take the object, it can take the object, it will take the object, it can take the object along with the complement, That's the additional thing about the complex transitive verbs that makes confusing a little bit to the learners of English language. So here we can see that transitive verb is the the kind of verb which takes object. Intransitive verb is kind of the verb which does not take any object, and complex transitive verb is the verb which takes an object along with the complement. You might be thinking, what are objects and what are the complements? Let me give you a short view of these two things, which are objects and complement. So basically object is someone or somebody who receives the effect of the action. That person or the thing is known as the object. And for getting very easily to in the sentence that this particular word is object or not, so you have just two question words like what and whom. With the help of what and whom, you can easily find out in the sentence that whether it is object is given in the particular sentence or not. And if we talk about the complement is a noun, a pronoun or adjective